Little River Studio on the banks of the beautiful St. Johns River in sunny Florida. And Gold Tone Music Group, the makers of fine fretted stringed instruments, presents an hour of live music with Live and Kickin. With your host, Bruce Andersen and the Cosmic Cowboy Revival Band.
Welcome, 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 everybody, to Live and Kickin. I am your host, Bruce Andersen, and we are brought to you by the GoldToneMusicGroup.com. They make banjos, mandolins, slide guitars, lap guitars, ukuleles, band guitars, weissenborns, dulcimers, and the list really does go on of all these fretted musical string instruments. GoldToneMusicGroup.com. We've got another great show for you, great variety. We've got acoustic rock from Kitchen Killaz is back, and we've got this great saxophone sound from Glen Listort, and then we've got some of the best bluegrass, original bluegrass you're going to hear from Justin Mason and Blue Knight. I'm going to start off with one song, and then we will have Billy Floyd up here with Kitchen Killaz. I know just where to go for a bite after the show, up on State Road 53. I know that's where she'll be, waiting there for me, freshly brewed cup of coffee. That's the Waffle House waitress who really has paid her due. Hate to break the news, she's the queen of my heart. Hash browns in a ring don't really mean a thing. Her smiling face greets me at the door. The chocolate pie is the thing, makes the grown man sing. Something's always sticky on the floor. That's the Waffle House waitress who really has paid her dues. Hate to break the news, she's the queen of my heart. Breakdown. She ain't bad, but since I saw her last, the one I love could lose a pound or two. And when she cracks a smile, it really drives me wild, even though she's missing a front tooth. It's the Waffle House waitress who really has paid her due. Hate to break the news, she's the queen of my heart. That's the Waffle House waitress who really has paid her due. I hate to break the news, she's the queen of my heart. Waffle House waitress blues. Thank you, thank you. Now, we're going to have Kitchen Killaz come up to the stage. And as they are coming up to the stage, I'd like to remind our listeners that you can go to liveandkicking.com kickinmusic.com, and on there is photographs, bios, a web address, and all those kind of goodies of everyone that is on the show. So it makes it, I think, a little bit more of an expanded experience. But anyway, now here is Kitchen Killaz.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Bruce Andersen? Good to see you.
How are you doing?
Dude, super excited to be back. Thank you so much for having me, Bruce. It's always good to come back and see how you've grown this incredible project that you have manifested from your beautiful mind, my good man. I'm really excited for Glen Listort to whip it up. I heard him sound checking earlier. Man, you can't help but fall in love with that smooth operator, baby. So it's good to see you guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with me tonight. I got a couple jams for you. And Mr. Bruce, you can go ahead and unmute this git fiddle.
Oh, no.
And we'll make it happen, baby.
I'm not sure we can do that.
He's like, no, I'm not going to unmute that
Is that
guitar.
gonna work?
$5.
That's great. Oh, it works.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Well, let's start off one. If you know this song, Bruce Andersen will buy you a bucket of fried chicken for free every Friday night in the month of February, 2023 only. Wait a minute. You know I like my chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio, oh, 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 oh. Well, I was raised underneath the shade of a Georgia pine, and that's home, you know. Sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine, where the peaches grow. In my house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled with love that's grown in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio, oh, oh, but like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, I know a mother's love. It's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most, not the way you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on a piece of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio, oh, oh, but like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, I know a mother's love. Thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes, may freedom forever fly. Let it ring, salute the ones that die, the ones that give their lives, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love. Like our chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio, oh, oh, but like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. Get your little chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio, oh, oh, but like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, I know a mother's love.
Yeah.
Groovy, baby. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, hello.
That's a great song, man.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. That's a little Zach Brown band. I didn't write that. But
Oh.
if you did guess who it was, Bruce Andersen, again, will buy you a big bucket of fried chicken every Friday night during the month of February, only this year, 2023. That's it. That's it. If you figured out it's April and that's not going to work, kudos to you. If you didn't and you're waiting on your fried chicken, slow down on the vodka, kids. So I hope you guys like it, man. I wrote this one. This next one is called Ghosted. And I really appreciate you guys spending some time with me and my man Bruce and Glen tonight. Really excited to meet Glen. Glen, it's great to meet you, dude. Absolutely incredible. I'm super excited for you guys to hear Glen. My name is Billy Floyd. I'm a kitchen killer, classified as a touring acoustic solo crushing kitchens around the country. I do it every Friday, and I do it for free. Hit me up, kitchenkillaz@gmail.com, and let me get up in that kitchen, baby. I know it sounds adult, but we're all friends. Here we go. I didn't listen to that voicemail. I'll tear open that letter you sent. Don't you tell your friends I want you back. I gotta leave you now and unread, because you've already said those words that switched my heart to dead from loving you. So you'll stay, ghosted, and I'll stay focused on so enclosed. My spell stays unspoke. I'm a dark silhouette, a mock man, and I'm broken. Write down, I didn't listen to that voicemail. A TikTok, that story you sent. Don't you reel me in to get me back. I gotta leave you now, I'm through it. I'll move on in my head. Those thoughts of future frames and photos left for dead. So you'll stay ghosted and I'll stay focused on so enclosed. My spell stays unspoke. I'm a dark silhouette, a mock man, and I'm broken. Write down, you'll stay ghosted and I'll stay focused on so enclosed. My spell stays unspoke. I'm a dark silhouette, mock man, and I'm broken. Write down, broken. Write down, oh, yeah. Stay ghosted and I'll stay focused on so enclosed. A spell stays unspoke. I'm a dark silhouette, a mock man, and I'm broken. Write down, you'll stay ghosted and I'll stay focused on so enclosed. The spell stays unspoke. I'm a dark silhouette, mock man, and I'm broken. Write down, broken. Write down, oh, yeah. I didn't listen to that voicemail or tear open that letter you sent. Don't you tell your friends I want you back. Thanks, guys.
Beautiful.
Groovy, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much, man. Thank you very much. So again, good to see you guys. Thank you for joining us here live and Kickin. That's right, youtube.com @live and kicking music. Make sure you subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It's free to follow. Follow all the links. Support all these incredible local, amazing, creative musicians before the AI bots take over the whole wide world. And keep Glen, me, and Bruce moving and grooving, baby. We need your heartbeats. We need your handshakes. We need your claps and your love. I didn't write this one. If you can guess who did, Glen will buy you a free fried catfish sandwich every Thursday night during the month of March in 2023. I hope you guys dig it, man, and have a fantastic evening. But prepare yourselves. I hope you brought an extra pair of socks, because my man Glen is going to rock them right off of your feet. Here we go. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you, you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the world, people who are rules and people that they love today. Docked away. Just because you check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You're loving on a psychopath sitting next to you. You're loving on a murderer sitting next to you. You're thinking it'll get here sitting next to you. But after all I said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you, you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You're loving on a freak show sitting next to you. You'll love some weird people sitting next to you. You'll think it'll get here sitting next to you. But after all I said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Why'd you come? You know you should have stayed. It's blasphemy. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to bust. It looks like you might be one of us.
Billy Floyd, Kitchen Killaz.
Thank you guys very much, baby. That's right. Listen,
Yes.
You got a short period of time. Go get an extra pair of socks. Put them on because Glenn is going to rock them off, baby. Bruce, thank you. Glenn, thank you. You guys have a great night.
Thank you, Billy.
I love you. We'll see you soon.
We're going to get you back up at the end. So
Oh, I hope so. I'm excited for this, baby. And the noodling.
And the noodling. Okay. Now we're going to bring Glen Listort. This is Glen's first time on the show, and what I've heard so far, I think you're going to really enjoy this. It's good having some variety. There we go. Little howl from our guitarist there. So Glen, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Bruce. Thank you very much for having me out here. This is a new thing for me. Certainly a cool experience. So
Cool.
Looking forward to making some music here.
I've got to ask you a question. We talked a little bit before the show, when you said you played with virtually every major star, you weren't kidding.
I wasn't kidding.
Is there any one in particular that kind of stands out to you?
I actually always enjoyed working with the Four Tops and the Temptations. They always have such a great show from the Motown era, and had the pleasure of working with Frankie Valli many times. At 88 years old, he's still out there touring away, amazingly enough. And Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet were just a fantastic show from that big band crooner era. They were just phenomenal people and a great show.
Any other artists in particular? Because you mentioned dozens of them.
I had the pleasure of playing for Sammy Davis Jr. In his last public performance.
Really?
It was he always played for the Cadillac conventions, and we had him one year in Orlando here, and had the pleasure of working with him. He was a fantastic, and again, all of those guys are just fantastic performers and had great music. So
wow, that's just amazing. You know? So we are so honored you're on the show. We really feel
thank
privileged.
you, appreciate being here.
So I guess, what do you have for us?
Well, we're going to start out, I cover just about every genre, so we're going to start with something from the smooth jazz bag. This is from the late great Bill Withers and Grover Washington. This is Just the Two of Us.
Cool. Beautiful, beautiful. That is smooth. That is really smooth playing. I don't know a lot about sax, but that is just incredible.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, this is like you haven't been doing it for how many years now, would you say?
Well, I started when I was 10, professionally when I was 16. I'll be 63 this summer, so it's quite a few years.
Well, I tell you, you do not look it, and you certainly don't sound it. So
Appreciate it.
There
Thank
you
you.
go. What do you have for us next?
This one originally was done by Bob Marley, but in the early 70s,
Oh.
it was recorded by Eric Clapton. So this is I Shot the Sheriff.
Oh, cool.
right, yeah. Little Eric Clapton, I Shot the Sheriff. That's a great tune.
Great cover. Great. That was great.
All right. We ready for a third one?
I think so.
All right, we're going to change gears a little bit here. This one's from Michael Jackson. This is called I Can't Help It.
Cool. That is the saxophone of Glen Listort. Thank you.
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll get you back up at the end to do some noodling. In the meantime, we're gonna keep the variety going. Here is some really good bluegrass from Justin Mason and Blue Knight. So what are you gonna play for us tonight?
Our first song is a beautiful song about the state of North Carolina. A song called "Take Me Back to Carolina." Take me back to Carolina. Didn't know that I would miss her so. Take me back to Carolina. Leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Been living in this factory town 6 years on the line. Can't call it home, boys, it feels like doing time. I miss the golden sunrise on the mountainside. That little thought of home, Lord, it always will be mine. Take me back to Carolina. Didn't know that I would miss her so. Take me back to Carolina. Leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Girl in Raleigh, there she stole my heart. Begged me to head north to her and make a new start. That girl stole my heart, boys, then she changed her mind. Left me in the night here, left me here behind. Take me back to Carolina. Didn't know that I would miss her so. Take me back to Carolina. Leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Lester, Canada. I don't know why I stay here, it only brings me pain. Lone and broken hearted, boys, it'll drive you insane. I can hear the mountains, they're calling out to me. Back home in Carolina, boys, that's where I want to be. Take me back to Carolina. Didn't know that I would miss her so. Take me back to Carolina. Leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Well, leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that.
That was great.
Thank you. The next song that we're going to do once the banjo man gets all prepared, I get to spend most of my summers, with exception this past summer because of all the craziness, I get to spend in a beautiful place in upstate New York called the Gray Fox Bluegrass Festival, and people come from different countries and all different states to descend on this little valley in upstate New York in the Catskill Mountains. And I got to go there this summer before this with a friend of mine, and we were driving through the mountains, and Bruno started showing me this place, and right in in the South we call it a holler. Up there they call it a valley or some of that nature, and he showed me this bar, the place where it used to be a bar, called the Lighthouse, and told me a story. And we got home, and I wrote this song, and wrote it with a good friend of mine, and probably my favorite bluegrass songwriter in the whole industry, Mr. Brink Brinkman. He wrote it with me, and I was super proud. It's the first song we've got to do together, and it was nearly barely word for word, almost the exact true story of what happened. I got a call from the guy's wife after he wrote the song, and it was kind of eerie because it was almost exactly what happened. We didn't know the whole story. So this is a song called The Lighthouse. Way back in a holler, in a little mountain town, folks call it the Lighthouse. It's known for miles around. Up in the steeple, right where a bell should be, hangs a light, a beacon for all the world to see. The lighthouse calls me home, back to the fold. It's shining through the darkness to my weary soul. It's there in the distance, no matter where I roam. Thank God for the lighthouse calling me home. stain the soul. Back when I was young, I loved the taste of whiskey, sin on my tongue. It burned through my life like poison in my veins, the song of a mistress with a deadly refrain. Lighthouse calls me home, back to the fold. It's shining through the darkness to my weary soul. It's there in the distance, no matter where I roam. Thank God for the lighthouse calling me home. Father couldn't stand. One night he burned it down, and there he built the lighthouse, turned it into sacred ground. It's where I found you. He gave his life for me. He broke the chains of heaven. Savior set me free. Lighthouse calls me home, back to the fold. It's shining through the darkness to my weary soul. It's there in the distance, no matter where I roam. Thank God for the lighthouse calling me home. Well, Jesus is a lighthouse calling me home.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We've been together a little over a year now. We all came from different bands, and Terry's been playing all sorts of different kinds of music, rock, country, bluegrass, and Lester with the famous Canada Brothers out of Christmas, Florida. And Cody and I played in the band, Bridge Burners, and a few other bands together. We've been picking and singing. And we got this band together about a year ago and started playing and singing. And now we're, this January, we're playing a lot of different places, and we're super excited to be here with you guys and part of this show. We're going to be at the Fun and Sun RV Resort this Saturday in Sarasota, matter of fact. Yeah, I keep telling Terry this is not a nudist place, okay? So he's got to bring his clothes this time. The last time we had to send him home. And your teeth. And your teeth. Yeah, bring both, please. Pants and your teeth. Anyway, when we first got together, we wrote, this is the very first original song that we did as a band. And we've spent a lot of hours on the road traveling back and forth to festivals. So this is our song about that good feeling of heading home. A song called South on 95. Well, long ago I made a choice to climb behind the wheel. I can't explain how it tastes, freedom makes you feel. Out on the open highway, not a thing to tie you down, until the thought of home brings you back around. Rolling along, singing a song, heading back to the place that I missed so long. Every man needs a place where he can revive. Mine is when I'm heading home, south on 95. In the springtime and the deserts in the fall, and railroads and rivers must cross them all. I dug deep underground and I sailed far out to sea. There's only ever been one place that feels like home to me. Rolling along, singing a song, heading back to the place that I missed so long. Every man needs a place where he can revive. Is when I'm heading home, south on 95. That's Terry Miller on the bass there, and Mr. Lester Cannon on the banjo. Cody Nieves on the mandolin. Well, times are changing, but that don't bother me. Out on the open highway, where I'm gonna be. Well, there may come a day when the wheels will turn no more. And one time you hear me knock upon the door. Rolling along, singing a song, heading back to the place that I missed so long. Every man needs a place where he can revive. Mine is when I'm heading home, south on 95. Take us home, Lester.
Yeah.
Thank you folks so much.
Oh, that was fantastic. That was Justin Mason and Blue Night. That was unbelievable, actually. That was really good. We have a little extra time here, so I'm going to do one song, and then we're going to bring Billy Floyd up to do a couple before we do our finale. So I'm going to do a song here called Dear Amanda, and Dear Amanda is actually a Dear Jane letter versus a Dear John letter. So here we go. Dear Amanda, write you now to say goodbye. Hurts me dearly, but I know our love is a lie. I think I've known it from the first. Not sure what hurts me the worst. It's really hard to let you go. Another thing you need to know, I'll keep loving you even though you broke my heart. Dear Amanda, wasn't always that way. Remember that Friday? Really raining hard that day. Your friend introduced us out the cafe. It was funny, you didn't have much to say. My smile was hard to hide, already feeling inside. One day you could be my bride, but not today. Feels like I'm falling, dear Amanda. Down, 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 down I go. Oh, how I feel. The sadness is so real. On my knees I'm praying for you. Dear Amanda, hope you will read this letter through. I know nobody writes down. I didn't know what else I should do. I thought I'd put it in a song. It's Somehow I knew that would be wrong. It's better you read it this way. Try to understand what I say. Still hope you'll be okay. This is goodbye. Dear Amanda. Yeah. Now we're going to bring Billy Floyd back. I think it's a great idea. I don't know who thought of that.
You're all right, Bruce. I like that. It's a good idea.
Definitely a good idea. Definitely a good idea.
All right, let's see if we can get this bad boy up and running again.
Oh, I got to turn that on again, don't I?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There we go. Little volume wouldn't hurt.
That's right. Little volume won't hurt. Little tune for her pleasure. That's what we want to do. Make sure it sounds groovy, baby.
Yep.
I had to change my socks because Glenn was super smooth. They slid right off my feet.
That was.
Dude, he don't play, man. I mean, actually, he does play. He plays a lot.
That shows what happened if you keep doing what you're doing 30 years from now.
I don't know if I'll be as good of a saxophone player as Glenn if I keep playing guitar, but everybody loves the sax. Everybody loves the sax. So it's good seeing you guys. Thank you for having me back up.
Oh, you probably will.
Figured if I have an opportunity, let me play a couple more originals for you guys. This is called Was It a Dream? I hope you like it. If you don't, it's Bruce's fault.
It is. It is.
Was it a dream? Or did I see you smiling back at me? Dark hazel eyes that can pierce through the heart of me. Radiant beauty bearing an angel in front of me. So, was it a dream? Or were those not your lips that parted and pressured me? Your supple kiss, it graces my lips. Time stops and calls to me. Motions life to take your love, make it a part of me again. And I wanna know where our love goes when we leave. I don't wanna leave it out to dry. Let's get it wet and see where it leads. I wanna know, could it be too much to ask for you to step from my dreams to me? Walk out of those visions that I've seen in my sleep to me. Wake me from my nightmares when you're not standing near to me. So I wanna know, could I leap to my dreams with you and leave my reality to dive in the happiness that's created by you and me, escaping from the loneliness that echoes and follows me again. And I wanna know, will you take me when you leave? I don't wanna wake from my dreams, so please lead me to my sleep. I wanna know, can I stay with you in my dreams? I'm wondering, could you answer a question? Clear this up for me, and clear this up for me. Was it a dream? Or did I write this for an angel that visits me? Is it just me and my crazy contradiction taking me in two directions, leaving everything up to me? So please let me sleep, so I can see you smiling right back at me. Soft lips that tell the truth that'll never hold back with me. Motions you to take my love and give it right back to me again. So I wanna know where our love goes when we leave. I don't wanna wake from my dreams, so please lead me to my sleep. I wanna know, can I stay with you in my dreams? I'm wondering, could you answer a question? Clear this up for me now, and clear this up for me. Was it a dream? clear this up for me. Was it a dream? And clear this up for me. Was it a dream? And clear this up for me. Clear this up for me. And clear this up for me now. Groovy, baby.
Yes. Actually, I think I missed time.
I love it.
Yes. Oh, it's
I love it. It's
fantastic.
my favorite part of the show.
I-
Wait a minute. Is that a little soundboard you got right there?
Oh, wait, what, this?
Are you kidding?
This is my phone,
Dude, I love your technology,
yeah,
Bruce.
that's E.T.
I love your technology, bro. It blows my mind, brother.
Oh, I've got such a collection of the oldest, right?
And the newest.
And the newest. Just like me. They're parts of my body, they're brand new. They're brand new.
got-
Other parts, a little older.
You gotta love technology.
So
I love it.
we're also going to bring Glenn up here.
Oh yeah, the noodler.
You know, we have done Circle Be Unbroken with every instrument you can name. And a lot of things from Home Depot, by the way.
Oh yeah, we love Home Depot.
We've had saws and wash tubs and, so it's amazing. And this one lady was telling me about how she picks out the wash tub and, what gauge string she uses on it, so anyway. So this, having said that, this is going to be a little different.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm always excited, but maybe not for the right
I've been here
reasons.
many times. I have yet to hear with a noodling saxophone.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm excited.
Well, here we go. So for the lead, you're not going to do a lead. So I'm gonna do a lead. Oh, the worst combination.
I think you're gonna crush it.
Yeah. It's probably all the definitions by word, I guess. So, all right, here we go. Circle Be Unbroken. Whoops. For some reason, I thought I would pick our theme song instead.
I like that. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's catchy.
Yeah, it is catchy. We're just gonna want to give people a little taste.
Yeah, here we go. Let's try this. I was standing by my window. You can sing this, by the way. On
yeah.
a cold,
Cloudy
day. When I saw the birds come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken?
By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
When I went back home was lonely, for my mother, she was gone. All my family, they were crying, for home felt sad and alone. Everybody.
Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Undertaker, Undertaker, won't you please drive slow for that lady that you're hauling, for I hate to see her go. Everybody.
Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better
in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Oh, that was awesome, Bruce.
Oh, no, that's good.
Yeah.
Glenn, that was fantastic.
Pretty cool.
That was awesome.
That is our show.
That
That is our show. I want to big thanks to Billy Floyd, Kitchen Killaz. Check it out. Glen Listort, what a wonderful surprise. What a surprise treat. What a wonderful treat. And also the great encore from Justin Mason and Blue Knight. Anyway, thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of you. And as we always say, we think the best music is live, not AI. Go support your local musicians. And we really appreciate you listening to us. And we'll be with you next week. Until then, thank you so much and goodbye.